I'm RJ Aguiar, and this is Rebel Report, the show that knows exactly how to keep warm during a blizzard. Not quite. That's more like it. So the US is finally over its post-coital bliss after this year's State of the Union. Although, can we pause for just a sec to appreciate the presidential sass just one more time?
I have no more campaigns to run. My only agenda, I know because I won both of them.
Just put some ice on that burn, Boehner. You'll be fine. It's not like you haven't been toasted enough already. Now with the Super Bowl, all that anyone wants to talk about is Deflate Gate. Three-time Super Bowl champs, the New England Patriots, are accused of penetrating their way to the championship through use of some deflated balls. When measured, 11 out of the 12-ball sample proved to be softer than regulation. I know next to nothing about sports, but apparently that's bad. I personally prefer my balls to be nice and firm, but that's just me. And this isn't the first time that the Patriots have made headlines with their creative interpretation of the rules. Lest we forget Spygate, which sounds like a movie with Robert Redford and Brad Pitt, where the Pats were caught videotaping opponents' defensive signals. Then there was that time that Tom Brady left his pregnant girlfriend to marry a Victoria's Secret model. There's also Blanketgate, where they gave smallpox to Native Americans. I'm sorry, wait, that was a different team of New England Patriots. But look guys, let's just take a chill pill. And by chill pill, I obviously mean Xanax. I know that this may seem important to you, but it's just a game. Actually, is it? Professional football has grown into a $9 billion a year industry. The Patriots, despite their tendency for scandal, have managed to increase their overall value by 44% just this past season. So if you think about it, this do anything to benefit the bottom line attitude is the exact same attitude that Wall Street bankers have whenever they tank the economy and then stuff billions into their own pockets. The Patriots are basically just the Bank of America of the NFL. Of course, Coach Bill Belichick and Tommy Boy aren't the only ones to blame for this. There's also NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell and all of the other peeps running the league. Who do you think they favor whenever the owners and the players union has a dispute? I'll give you a hint, it's the guys with the ass tons of money. So yeah, all of these jerk-offs are making bank while covering up the fact that 1 in 3 players will have a traumatic brain injury at some point in their career. The brain, of course, being the thing that your body needs to do everything. Domestic violence? What's that? Oh wait, you have it on tape? Well then I guess we'll suspend him for 2 games. Oh wait, you caught even more of it on tape? Well then I guess we'll get rid of him. By the way, Ray Rice won his appeal. So yeah, now any team in the NFL can sign him if they want. Justice served. But there are people who are even more to blame for this kind of conduct. All of us. It is our collective infatuation, adoration, and obsession with sports and athletes that fuels this entire culture. We landed a probe on a comet last year, something that's never been done before in the history of ever. Now, who do you think the average American kid admires more? Project manager Stefan Ulmanek or Tom Brady? Let's just say that they're probably not putting Stefan on a box of Wheaties anytime soon. Is there anything wrong with watching sports? Of course not. After all, what other reason do we have to get together and grill meat and then drink ourselves stupid in the middle of the day? But you can't sit there and watch sport pundit shows and constantly pore over the stats of your fantasy football team and then make fun for teenage girls for being obsessed with their favorite boy band. At least those guys can dance. And as a side note, stop adding the suffix gate to every scandal of the week. Nipplegate, Wienergate, Gamergate, Pointergate. It's like when Snoop Dogg adds Izzle to the end of every word, except he is Snoop Dogg and the rest of us are not. Watergate was a turning point in American history. It forever changed the way that we saw corruption in politics and completely destroyed the legacy of the most powerful man in the free world at the time. Bengate, on the other hand, publicized the radical notion that things might bend if you sit on them. Shocking, I know. Anyways, that does it for us this week. Make sure to follow us, like this video, and subscribe so that you can stick with us as we take the show on the road for a little while. Also, be sure to join the conversation in the comments or on Twitter using the hashtag Rebel Report. We will see you guys next week. Till then, I'm RJ Aguiar, and I approve this message.